and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since, and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, good evening Twitch and YouTube. We haven't got Facebook started yet. We're going to get this run underway though, because it's going to be a long old session and I need to get running. So are you going to start running in your coat? Right, yeah. Come on then, let's get going. So Victoria's doing lactate threshold, workout number 7 from the Zwift Run Academy. So, and I'll get Facebook working. Okay. know, but it's, doesn't it? Don't you think it smells of the machine rather than the paint? It's the paint, is it? Okay, fair enough. Right, well, we don't seem to have. Okay, let's try caster. Hello, if you're watching, by the way, on YouTube and Facebook. I do apologise. I am just trying to get Facebook up and running, and I don't know why it hasn't started, but I'm going to figure that out now. So you'll have to just bear with me while I do that. I wouldn't. Dangerous. That is dangerous if you do that. Exactly. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just too dangerous to do on a treadmill. Right, I'm just trying to add Facebook again because for some reason it's not connecting. So here we go again. Yeah, it is cold. It's because we've got the fan on and the door's wide open. Okay, let's see if we can add Facebook this time. Connecting, it says connecting. Come on, make it connected. That's what we want. Yay! Okay, that says connected. So now we should be able to get this live stream going. He says positively, come on, you can do this. Okay. I've no idea. No, still not working. You concentrate on your run, and I will concentrate on trying to get Zwift Facebook up and running. Tina Beard, hello. Yeah, Facebook isn't on, Tina. We're just trying to get it sorted now. I don't know why it's not working. Well, I do actually, but it's annoying that it's not doing what I want it to do. Persistent stream key. There you go. Okay. Right. Right, what we're going to have to do is go back to Facebook here. Two minutes at 10.7, okay. You're doing all right. You can do this, Victoria. Right, stream key there. And let's get the server URL is there. And let's go. Right. And we connect. Come on. Connected. Right, good. Connecting live video. Finally. Okay, now go live. And we are now live on Facebook. Thank goodness for that. Okay, finally. Yeah, good. We're on. Okay. And let's get chat up from Facebook as well. Get the right chat stream up. That one there. Okay. Right, apologies to everybody for Facebook not being up. It is now. And if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch or Facebook, do say hello. We know Tina's there. Victoria is doing workout number 7 of the Zwift Run Academy. It's taken me 7 minutes to get everything sorted out. Victoria has done her 5-minute warm-up. She's now onto her first 1-minute rep at 13.6 kilometers per hour. The Zwift cap on. There we are. Right, so Victoria's worried about this one. She thinks that 4 minutes at 14 kph is going to be really tough. But I am full of confidence and I know she can do it. So we're going to hang on and see if she falls off the back of the treadmill. If she does, I will stop the stream and take her to hospital. Never fear. That's what husbands are for. Andrew Cutmore, good evening to you. Tina Beard says Super Mario is back. Thank you very much. Yeah, Victoria's not pleased because I took half an hour this afternoon to do a bit of painting in the shed and it's not dried and there's a horrible smell of oil-based paint in the shed. I'm sure you all know what that smells like. And so that is impacting Victoria's breathing tonight. So if she starts coughing in the middle of the workout, vomiting, then you'll know what that's all about. Paul Deering says, you've got this, Victoria, from Paul and Debbie. Kevin DeLuca, hello to you, buddy. Hello, Victoria and Stephen. Have a good run. Thank you very much. So after this, I'll be on, but I'm just doing a nice, easy 5K. Victoria wants me to take the camera angles off because it's distracting her, so we'll do that. Pause the screens. There we go. Right, so we'll have the view from behind. Victoria's 1 minute at 14 kph now. She's breathing nice and easy. She can see the archway in front of her where she knows she's going to finish. So she's relaxing her shoulders, keeping her neck nice and straight and tall, getting lots of oxygen into those lungs, making the arms move forward and not side to side. And you can see the above shot there. You can see she's at 14 kilometers per hour. And there they are. She's straightening her arms out there. Right, now rest time 8.7 for 1 minute, and then she's right back on it again with a faster rep for 1 minute. Chris Nolan says he did this run last night and liked it. The worst part was the cool down and wanting to go slower than the cool down speed. Well, we'll tell you when we get there. So you know where you're at and what you're doing. So Victoria's doing this from the workout menu, so you don't have to do all these workouts in a group run. If you've just got some time to spare on your own and there isn't a group run organised, you can just go into the workout menu of your Zwift folder and just choose the workout that you want to do. Right, here we go again. 14.3 this time for 1 minute. And there she is. So just 60 seconds at this pace. This is the fastest she's going to go in the whole workout. High knees. Good arm movement. Forward arm movement. Head up. And then most important of all is to relax and be confident that you've got it. Andrew Cutmore says, good to see Victoria streaming. Tracy and I have just got back from an outdoor run. It's cold out there tonight. Well, it's cold in here as well, to be honest with you, Andrew, although we have got the doors open. So just to try and get some of that smell of the paint out of the room. Victoria says she's not cold anymore, though. Heart rate is only 144, though, so she's doing all right. And through she goes. Okay, so here comes the tough bit. So Victoria's got to do 4 minutes. 4 minutes at 14 kph. So this is the tough bit for Victoria. She's got to really mentally focus, be confident that she can do it. All of this, in fact, is in your head, really. You know, I know that Victoria has got the physical strength to do it. So it's all about whether she's got the mental strength to carry it through. And a lot of running is about just having the mental strength to tell yourself you can do it. So she's just letting the heart rate come down a little bit, just easy breathing and preparing for the next set, which is coming up now. So here we go with the tough bit. 14 kilometers an hour for 4 minutes. Guy says good luck. So she just needs to use the first 30 seconds to settle into it, relax. Take in the speed that your legs are moving and just get comfortable with that speed. Get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable as well. That's another important thing. The more times that you are uncomfortable, the more you'll get used to it, and so you can deal with the pain and the uncomfortable feeling better. Minute down. Kevin DeLuca says, what is Victoria's 5k pace on Zwift? She looks great at 14 kph. Keep going. What is your 5k pace? 23. I think Victoria's 5k PB is 23 something. We can't exactly remember, to be honest. Outdoor PB is 23 and a half as well-ish, something like that. She can do this, and I think she already knows that she can do it. She doesn't look like somebody who's panicking. She doesn't look like somebody who is suffering and failing. In fact, she looks within herself comfortable. Andrew Cutmore says, am I filming my marathon this weekend? No, well, I'm taking a camera with me. I will do a vlog type thing, but I'm not having a camera with me while I run. This is an all-out attempt at a good time this weekend, so I don't want to be distracted by... I mean, ideally, I wouldn't have a camera with me at all, but I think seeing as I do run a YouTube channel called Film My Run, I ought to film when I go out doing big runs. So I will do a vlog, but I'm not going to carry the camera with me on the run itself. Right, Victoria has just got just over 1 minute to do. She's nearly done 3 minutes of work. She is now working hard, but still heart rate is only 145. Right, 1 minute to go from now. Keep your form, Victoria. Keep your head up, arms relaxed, shoulders down, and arms moving forward. Maximise the energy. Greater efficiency with everything moving forward. Heart rate 147. 30 seconds to go. Thank you for the ride on, Grace Shin.
Ride on!
Thanks, Grace. And there's the arch. She's just got to make it to the arch and she can relax for 3 minutes. Heart rate up to 166 there right at the end. And you notice as she's finished it's gone up to 167. So heart rate delay there. When you're running with heart rate and you do an interval, you'll notice that your heart rate peaks just after you've finished the interval because of the delay from your heart rate from your heart to the heart rate monitor. And the delay in the reaction of your heart to your exertion. So well done to Victoria. She's got 3 minutes of recovery now, and then she's got a 10-minute ramp up section. Every minute the speed ramps up a little bit, but it actually doesn't go terribly fast. So she's breathing hard, just trying to bring that heart rate down. Get her breathing back focused and comfortable. And then we get ready for the 10-minute section of ramp up. Grace says, great job, Victoria. Oh gosh, yeah, heart rate up to 168 there. Even well after, look, you can see the line is still going up, but well after the end of that interval. Probably should start coming down here. I think it's coming down now. So, minute and 10 seconds left of recovery. But this 10-minute middle bit is not too bad. It's not too fast. Heart rate definitely coming down now. So I will be on after this. I will be doing 5k pack social with Ryan Downey and friends over in Bologna. I think it's in Bologna. It might not be. It usually is. And so I will, as soon as Victoria's finished, I'm going to jump on and we'll do that 5k. I don't think I'm not doing the after party. So usually with the 5k there is an after party of 3 more kilometers to get up the hill. But I'm not going to join that today. I am taking care to just taper a little bit and make sure I'm fit and ready for Sunday. Andrew Cutmore says, I wonder what elite runners HR gets to when they run at 20 kph. Well, elite runners, the really fast runners in the world, will have quite a low heart rate, because if they're doing 20 kph for 2 hours, then 11.6. Then they can't have it go too high. They will need to be at basically the middle of zone 4. Or even the top of zone 3 for their marathon. So 20 kph for an elite runner probably won't get them too high, really. They'll be doing fast intervals. If you're talking about elite marathon runners who are doing between 2 hours and 2:10 or 2:15, their intervals will be sprints of well over 20 kph. Right, so every minute it goes up, I think it's 0.1 of a kilometre per hour in this 10-minute slot, getting up to about 12.6, 12.7 kilometres an hour. So up 1 now. So this is not too taxing. So the last thing to do after this 10-minute ramp up is one more of those 4 minutes at 14 kph. But Victoria's done one. She knows she can do it. As long as she can get through that last minute, which is tough. yes, Grace, basically you are able to run faster for a lower HR. The more your fitness improves, your resting heart rate will go down, and therefore and your VO2 max will go up, so you're able to hold more oxygen in the cells of your blood, to get more oxygen to your lungs and to your muscles, and more energy to your muscles, and more energy you've got, the less hard your heart has to work, and so your heart rate will be lower for the same speed. So if I was to run at 20 kph, I would be going into zone 5 of my heart rate. For an elite runner, they will only be at the top of zone 3 or just about in zone 4. So Victoria's heart rate's back down again now, nice and easy at 137, and we're just ramping this up over the next 7 minutes or so. I think the last 2 minutes it ramps up 0.2 each minute, but it certainly doesn't. It's not going to get above 12.8 and 12.7, 12.8, I think. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift Running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod, like the Zwift Pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. Okay, round about 5 minutes left of this 10-minute block, so around halfway through. 20 minutes left to the end of this run. Workout number 7. So most people will have done workout number 7. Victoria was a little bit behind, she's been catching up. So most people have done workout 7 now, and we'll be on to workout number 8 on Thursday, which is the final workout of the series. To make sure, if you want to be in with a chance of going to Berlin and being in the Zwift team for the marathon, make sure you're doing a race, 2 races or 2 group runs, or a race and a group run with heart rate and cadence, to make sure that you are in with a chance of being in the draw or being in the selection for the Zwift team. So we've just got 7, this one to do, and then Victoria's got 1 more. She's already done 2 group races or group runs. I haven't done any group races yet. I've done 1 group run, so I do need to get my acting gear and sort that out. Have you? So another increase now, and then 4 minutes left. If anybody's got any questions, anybody's got any comments, do pop them in the chat. Watching Facebook chat, watching YouTube chat, and Twitch, so we can. And I'm not doing anything at all for the next 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. So you can ask me anything you like within reason, and I should be able to answer your query. and then I'm going to get on and run the Pack Social 5K. And if you want to ask Victoria anything as well, by all means, you can do that as well. Still umming and ahhing about whether to start a Zwift live chat program. I can't work out what day would be best to do it. So there'd be no running. It'd just be a live stream, maybe with a guest, and we spend half an hour just talking about Zwift or talking about Zwift running. And I'm just wondering whether, I can set that up. It's something I've been meaning to do for ages and just still haven't got round to it. Grace says, what watches are you both wearing? We're both wearing Phoenix 6 watches. So F for Freddy, ENIX. It's a Garmin watch. Mine is the 6X Sapphire, and Victoria's is the 6S. So Garmin Phoenix 6X and Garmin Phoenix 6S. The S stands for smaller, because it's a smaller watch for smaller wrists. Victoria wants us to compare sizes in a minute. I think she's talking about the watch. So coming up to the end of this section, one more increase to go, and that'll be up to 12.7. And then we'll be back into 3 minutes of recovery, and then the final test, the final 4 minutes of hard work at 14 kph. Oh, only up to 12.6. All right, then, fair enough. Tana 007, he says, who is the most fit, me or you? Well, Victoria says definitely me. It depends, doesn't it, I suppose? Generally I'm the fittest of the two of us, just because I guess I'm running the faster times. But then it's difficult to say in terms of endurance and things, because Victoria managed to do 4 ultra marathons last year, and that takes a lot of guts and determination and willpower and strength. Victoria says her fitness has definitely improved doing the Run Academy runs. She's been pushed out of her comfort zone. We're on a small screen, so it's difficult to compare the watches yet. Oh, Victoria, your HR has dropped off. Not a lot we can do about it, really. You just need to hold it down here somewhere, see if we can get it back. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, it's my fault. I didn't tell you to start it. Okay, we've got heart rate back now. Thank you very much for telling us, Matthias. Right, Atana, who says, this is the most important question of the night so far. Who can eat the most chocolate chip cookies? is it me? Right, okay. Who can eat the most crisps? Potato chips, if you're in America. Victoria can by a mile. Yeah, and actually I can probably eat the most chocolate chip cookies. Right, Victoria wants us to all be convinced that she doesn't have a sweet tooth. She probably doesn't have as sweet a tooth as me. And yeah, you know those big multi-bags of crisps you can buy with 12 bags of crisps in, family-size bags of crisps? Victoria could eat an entire 12 bags of crisps in less than 20 minutes if she wanted to. It wouldn't touch the sides. Right, here we go. We've got to concentrate now. We're going for the last 4 minutes of real hard effort. Tina Beard's with you on the crisps front. Right, so that's true. Yeah, we've learned that before. So I can eat more curry, more hotter curries, Victoria, but Victoria can eat more individual chilies. I can eat right, Richard says I can eat, it used to be apricot croissants. I can eat loads of apricot croissants. Right, come on then. Here we go. 14 kph. Hard work now for 4 minutes, and then we're done. Richard, who's just in the chat there, Richard is my running buddy, and he will be running with me, or I will be running with him. We will be running together on Sunday in our marathon, Goodwood Marathon. So you can wish Richard luck as well as me. Hello, Daniel.
Nice.
DIY Tech Repairs on board. Says competition on a high level today. Yeah. Who can eat the hottest curry? Who can eat the most bags of crisps? Who can eat the most chocolate chip cookies? Who's the fittest? But Victoria is right into it now for the final 4 minutes of hard work at 14 kph. Right, 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. Head up, nice straight back, arms moving forward, breathe and relax, shoulders down. Richard says looking good, Victoria. We're going to try for PBs, aren't we, Richard? Going to try for a PB. It's absolutely freezing here. I can't wait to get running because I am freezing cold, and I know Victoria is nice and warm now. Less than 2 minutes left. Just relax again, keep your good form. Be confident that you can do it. Heart rate up to 149 now. In fact, it's going up, 151. With 1 minute to go now, so just 60 seconds of work now. Victoria's got this. She's definitely got it. She can see the archway ahead of her. And then we've got a whole 8 minutes of cool down. Tina's heading into her freezing cave now. Are you doing Pack Social 5K with me? I am not going quick. Richard, I promise you, I'm not going quick. I'm just having a relaxing, easy 5K. 20 seconds to go. Victoria's got this. She's done the hard work. She knows it's over now. Just that annoying arch moving away all the time, look. Here we go. Winter Powell says, doing great, Victoria. And Atana 007, bright colours, great running. Well done, Victoria. Nice and easy. Good job. So we've got quite a long cool down now. 8 minutes of slowing the pace down and bringing the heart rate down. Victoria's got 13 out of 14 stars so far, so she wants to get the last star and make sure she completes the set. So we've got 7 minutes now, just chilling out and relaxing, and then I can get on and I will join the Pack Social 5K in Bologna. Richard says great running as well. This hat a couple of times and I really didn't like it, but then I wore it last night and it was actually quite comfortable, so I'll wear it again tonight, I think. What do you mean double orange? What's double orange? It is, I'm afraid, yeah. Orange vest, orange hat. Right, Victoria doesn't like the double orange look, orange vest and orange hat. Grace says, my throat burned and hurt after some of these workouts, but it was temporary. Were you in a cold room, Grace, when you were running? Because if you're breathing in cold air, that could have made your throat hurt. Yes, probably. Pleased with yourself? Good job, that. 5 minutes 30 seconds left of the cool down and 5 minutes 30 seconds left before the end of lactate threshold workout number 7. No, you're not lactating, no. Well, you are kind of lactating. You're lactating lactic acid. Because when you're at lactate threshold, that is the point. Lactate or lactic acid is building up in your body all the time, but your body is when you're running below threshold, lactate is a byproduct of your metabolism, your burning of energy, but it can also be used by the body as energy, as fuel. And normally, when you're running below lactate threshold, your body's able to use that fuel or flush it out and get rid of it from your body. But when you reach lactate threshold, so much lactic acid is being produced that your body can't get rid of it quick enough, and so you slow down, because if it's left hanging around in your muscles, it causes them to burn, it causes you to feel stiff and achy. Oh, I don't know about lactating women. That's we'd have to look. I don't know the actual etymology of the word lactate. No, Victoria says she's very pleased that she's not actually lactating. You have lactic acid, so I guess you are lactating, but you're not lactating in the biblical sense of the word. No, don't do skipping. We're not doing skipping. Okay, so Grace has just worked out that it's the fan, the air from the fan hitting her directly in her face on the treadmill. Okay, Yeah, so maybe just angle the fan at your chest rather than your face. Still keep you cool, but you won't be breathing in the cold air directly from the fan. You know when you go out running in winter outside and you do a hard session outside, often you can feel your throat hurting then because you're breathing in very cold air quite deeply into your lungs. So 3 minutes left of cool down, 3 minutes left of the session, and yes, your heart rate is very high still. Just be quiet and it will come down. Clive Finnimore has just finished the ZLDR speed session. Well done, Clive. Lactose, milk, yeah, but is that the same etymology as the word lactic acid? Lactic acid? Lactose. Well, yeah, we'll have to. I'm sure we'll have to look it up. Okay, Tina says the Pack Social is in Innsbruck today. In fact, actually, it was in Innsbruck last week as well, wasn't it? Because I remember climbing the hill. Because we climbed the hill to the top and saw the silly face at the top, didn't we? Do you remember? Chris Nolan says, well done, Victoria. Slow down a bit more. For some reason, Victoria's heart rate seems to be going up rather than coming down, which is a bit odd. But she's probably getting more stressed out by looking at her heart rate going up, which is probably sending it up further. So just trust. Here, it's going to come down now. It's coming down now. Here we go. It's coming down now. So 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds for Victoria's heart rate to come right back down after gradually going up and up and up over the course of the cool down. Chris Nolan says, well done. Have I already said that? And Pack Social 5K starts in 7 minutes, so I need to get on the treadmill and get running. Oh yeah. Yes, Grace, it may well be something to do with it being wrist-based heart rate as well, so taking a bit more time than it might do to come down. But having said that, I've been testing Victoria's watch, and the heart rate from her watch is actually really good. Mine is rubbish, which is why I wear a chest strap. But Victoria's is normally pretty good. But yeah, heart rate is still fairly high, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Coming to the end. I'm gonna end this session quick so I can jump on. Victoria is done. Hang on. Okay, menu, end run. Let's get a couple of photos on there. Which one should we have? That one. We've got 4 photos. That one. Well, there you go. 5 photos. Save. Right. Okay, so now we need to log in again. And off because it's blooming. Oh no! Update! Oh no! It says updating. Hopefully that was only a short update. Yeah. Did you get that white? Let's hope. Yeah, update needs to apply. Oh, what a time to update. What a time to update. I've got no... Oh, dear. Oh, no. We're not going to be able to do this, are we? Right, Victoria wants us to show our watches. Grace. Right. Yeah, so that's my watch there. And Victoria's got a smaller watch, smaller wrist. So she's got that watch there. Right. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Oh, I think it was only a small update. I think we might be all right. We're starting in 4 minutes' time.
Thank you for all your support.
There you go. There you go. Okay. So, heart rate. That one there. Oh, I forgot to put. Let's just get power on here quickly. That one there. Good, jolly good, jolly good. That there. Oh, don't tell me don't crap out on me. And run. Atana 007 says that's my Christmas present sorted. Right. Have I joined the Pack Social 5K? Maybe I'm not even on the start list. Hold on a minute. Gotta hurry up. 2 minutes to go before the start. I didn't even join it, look. That's ridiculous. Okay, join event. Right, 1.5 minutes before the start, so that's good, isn't it? We made it. Okay, Victoria's going to go and have a shower in a sec, and before you get too cold as well, Victoria, because it really is freezing in here. So we've got half an hour of 5k, and we're in Innsbruck. Let's double check that my treadmill is actually working. No, treadmill isn't working. Okay, brilliant. Treadmill's not working. Absolutely classic. Okay, 2 seconds. Fingers crossed. This is always a bit of a scary moment, isn't it? When you try and get into these runs after somebody else has run. Come on. Fingers crossed we can get this sorted before we go. We've got 20 seconds to get this sorted. Pair. Unpair. Unpair. Search. My run treadmill. There we go. Okay. Okay. Back. Start. Oh, look at that. Just perfect timing. Perfect timing. Away we go.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Darren Van Dit, hello buddy. Good evening to you. Right, so we've got Kathy McManus bringing up the rear. She is the red beacon. And we've got Ryan Downey leading the pack, as he always does. You just catch up with them. Yeah, Clive just in time. So we've got a bit of a lead in. As you'll notice, we've got 0 time and 0 distance just at the moment. But when we pass those flags there, you see those orange flags just in front of us? When we pass those flags, the timer will start and the distance will start. So it's about a 200 metre or so lead in there. And away we go. 5 kilometres to do. Just catch up with Ryan. Oh no, what have I dropped now? No. Okay. Right, I absolutely freezing cold. Darren likes the Trump voice.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, Ryan, I'm absolutely freezing cold. Right, Kerry is passing the hot cocoa round. Thank you, Kerry. Kathy, rather. So if you've not been to Innsbruck before, lots of people kind of just stay on the track in Watopia. Sometimes it's good to have a change and look around, and here we are running through Innsbruck, which is really a very lovely course, but quite underused, I think. Oh gosh, Ryan says the next couple of weeks down where he lives isn't getting out of single figures in terms of temperature. Yeah, it's going to be fairly cool here, I think, as well. But that'll suit me on Sunday. Keep it nice and cool to run. Right. So I can slow down a little bit now. I've caught up with the pack. What are we going at? About 5.50 per kilometre. That'll do. Darren says, what's your favourite course outside Watopia? It's a toss-up between New York and London, I think. I really like New York's Sky Roads, but I love the familiarity of running around London. John Shaw is getting a Phoenix 6 watch tomorrow. Nice one. Is it a sapphire, John? Right, Ryan says he carried on this morning. This morning we did a climb run, 500 metre climb over 4.2 kilometres. It was the first of the Film My Run 500 events. And Ryan carried on this morning and went all the way to the top of Ventop. Did 21 kilometres, 2,500 metres of climb at 12%. Absolute madness. Well done though, good job. I've only done that once. I have done it, but only once. And I didn't do it at 12%. I think I did it at, is it 8% is the average grade? Oh yeah, the Paris route is nice as well. Yeah, the Paris 5K is good. I'm not so keen on Richmond though. Even when I was cycling, I didn't really like Richmond very much. Right, I'm going to put the camera angles on because I think we're going to be okay. He says, famous last words. You watch me go a different direction to everybody else in a minute. But let's stick it on. Yeah, Ryan prefers it at 8%, but well done for doing it at 12. How long did that take you? So what? We did 500 meters climbing in 40 minutes or so. Did you go a bit faster for the other? So you had another 2,000 meters to climb. More cookies from Kathy, thank you. 2.5 hours, goodness. Well done. And we are past 1k. 1k done. Well, that is madness, Ryan, but well done for doing it. Good job. Okay, so it doesn't look like the camera angles are going to bother working anyway, even now I've put them on. So it's probably just as well, really. I think my headphones are going to die in a minute. Starting to warm up a bit now that I'm running and now that the doors are closed behind me, generating a bit of heat. So this is a regular weekly event if you've never seen this before. This is the Pack Social 5K. So a group of regulars, and you're more than welcome to become one of those regulars if you're not already. We run together very regularly, called the Pack Group, organised by Ryan Downey, and this is one of the regular weekly runs, Pack Social 5K. Chance to just run at an easy pace, chat with each other, have a bit of a laugh. Right, Darren doesn't like the New York Sky routes. But yes, he likes the Underrated Yorkshire course. I would like to go up to Harrogate and run some of those routes in real life. I'm going to try and start the camera angles again. See what happens now. So 1.5 kilometres done. Pack Social 5K. Heart rate 109. I'm not going to join the after party today. Right, John Shaw says, how do I find Pace Pro? I've only used it a couple of times, and I haven't really used it for a while. I tried it out when I first got the watch, and it's a useful tool if you're not very good at pacing yourself. But I like to think that I know better than the watch, so I like to try and pace myself. But it is a really good tool, especially angling it so you've got like a negative split or a positive split, or the fact that you can set whether there are hills or not. It's a really nice tool, but I haven't used it very much. Yeah, I think if you run on Watopia all the time, it can get a bit samey, and you kind of once you've done everything, you've done the jungle, you've done the track, you've done the volcano, you've done the mountains, once you've done all that, it's like anywhere that you get to know. But the other thing about it is that because you do know, it's like an old friend. So it's nice to go back there and feel comfortable where you are. So if I'm doing like a 24-hour race, I can't put that into Pace Pro because it doesn't let me do a time that long. Susanna Loughran, hello. Jonas Neckerbrook, what do you recommend for a heart rate monitor? Well, it depends how serious you are about your training. For many years now, I've been quite happy with my optical heart rate sensor on my wrist of my watch. And I've used that for years, but only quite recently I've decided to seriously look at my heart rate and try and work with my heart rate a lot more. And I have decided to go to a chest strap, so I'm wearing the Garmin HRM Pro. But there are plenty of decent heart rate straps around. A lot of people like the Ticker X from Wahoo. So Wahoo Ticker X is a really good one to go for. Or any of the HRM straps. HRM Run is a good one, or the HRM Pro like I'm wearing. And then there are plenty of people who are also quite keen on the upper arm-based optical straps. So the Whoop strap, WHOOP, is another one to consider that a lot of people like, and there's also a Ticker X armband as well. Well, that's an interesting question, Darren. If you had to choose, which kind of city would you like Zwift to include next to running? Oh gosh, I don't know, something like Cape Town in South Africa? That'd be amazing. Somewhere like completely different. Cairo or Cape Town. That'd be awesome. Or the Tokyo Marathon course. Polar H10. Yeah, good idea. That's a good one as well. Heart rate straps, by the way, back on to them. Ace Ventura, hello, buddy.
Nice.
Clive is doing the Saints and Smugglers Challenge 2021, which is part of the Cornish Celtic Way. That sounds really nice. So we're over halfway. There we are. Face the group. Heart rate 112 BPM. Comfortable in zone 1. Hello, TV guy. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be nice if they did some more real-world courses. But I think that's quite a long way on the roadmap, really, yet. I think they're trying to focus. Well, they're in this hardware thing, aren't they? So they're building hardware, and we're all hoping that, as well as a smart bike, they're going to introduce a Zwift branded smart trainer, a smart treadmill. And I think their focus at the moment is trying to get people on the platform. So making sure they've got enough users to warrant building the platform even bigger. So they will continue to expand Watopia. They will continue to create new courses. But big projects like the whole of the New York Marathon course, or the whole of the Tokyo Marathon course, any of the world major courses, those will not be coming soon. I think they need a groundswell of lots of people on the platform, lots of runners on the platform, and they need to get those partnerships with people like Abbott. So Abbott, who run World Marathon Majors, they need to partner with them in order to create those worlds. I'm not saying it won't happen, but I think it's a little way down the line yet. So 3K done, 2K to go, yeah, I'm not joining the after party today. I'm doing 5K, and that is it. I am trying to taper, even though I've done 2 runs today. I'm trying to taper and recover and relax for my marathon on Sunday. Darren says Prague marathon route would be very cool, with the bridge and the old and the new city. Yes, I've never been to Prague, but I would definitely like to go and see it one day. Daniel says he'd like to run today, but it's absolutely freezing where he is. Yeah, and it's absolutely freezing here as well. John Shaw says, where's your race, Stephen? I'm doing the Goodwood Marathon. So that is basically a lapped course, round and round the Goodwood racing circuit. Going for a PB, John. So just basically as fast as I can go. So we'll see what happens. My current PB is 3 hours and 9 minutes. So if I can beat that, I'll be happy. But you just don't know, because apparently it's quite an exposed course. So if it's a windy day, we might have some problems with wind, and that might slow us down. It's about 11 laps, Darren. 11 or 12 laps of the circuit. It's an old motor racing circuit. Fairly flat, like I say, exposed to the wind. So if it's a windy day, I might have to give up on any hope of a PB. But we'll see. Yeah, take the racing line, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, in terms of a course, it's going to be pretty boring. It's not entirely flat. I think there's about 10 metres of elevation per lap, which is not a great deal, spread out over 3, 4, 5k. Not a lot of elevation, but I guess it all adds up. Thanks, Darren.
Nice.
Okay, 1.5 kilometres left to run. And I'm relatively warm now. Jeff Scala just behind us there. So let's go through the runners and drop some ride-ons, give people a bit of time on camera. Well, John, I think, you know, this now is as good a time as any to try for my PB, yeah. Okay, so there are some people quite a long way ahead. Jacobson, and gosh, Papin, or am I looking at cyclists now? Oh, hang on a minute. Why can I see cyclists? Why am I not in... We're not in workout mode, are we? I suppose that's why. Right, so we'll just go to... There's Pereira. Wootton. Well done to you. Coming to the end of his 5k. Lindbergh. So all these guys are using the Pack Social 5k as a race for some reason. Hayes from the USA. Well done to you. Dara from Germany. Heart rate 158 for him. Sparacio from the USA. And Brenneck. Heart rate 124, nice and easy. Bull Deering. Buddy. And Carol Rushworth right behind. Heart rate 146 for Carol. Well done to Carol. Minchin. Hotchkiss. Oh, where's Hotchkiss? There he is. From Wales. Tina. Adrian. Good job. Last kilometre now. Jeff Scala. Castro from Canada. And John Shaw, well done to you, buddy. Heinkent from Belgium. Shukro. That's Paul from the USA. Ryan Downey. Well done to you. Lucerna. Ewan, is it? Ewan Lucerna. Dale. Brown. Thorne. Well done. Paul Shaffey. Good job. MC. Kathy. Dishing out the snacks. Thanks, Kathy. And there's Marzan. Where's Ryan Perring then? Has Ryan Perring ducked out because he's shattered after his massive climb up the mountain? Yes, I think so, Darren. Darren's suggesting running the whole thing in laps, so counting the laps basically. And it's basically breaking the marathon down into doable sections. So we take each lap as it comes, only complete that lap before thinking about the next lap. Oh, Ryan, I thought you were running. Right, view from the front again with 700 metres left. And I'm going to call it a day after 5k. I've left my jumper on for the whole run. What about that, eh? But I am nice and warm now. So there's Carol. And who else have we got in the front there? Paul Deering and Carol. Is that Minchin? And by the way, just a reminder, we are starting the video 5K on Friday. So come and join me on Friday. Get your phone or your webcam set up. Join the Zoom call that is listed in the description of the run on the schedule. We are now on the schedule for Friday evening. The Film My Run video 5K. Come and join us for that. I think it's around about 7:35, something like that. Let me check for you. Okay, so Friday fartlek is at 7:15 p.m. UK time, and then the video 5K is at 8:05 p.m. 8:05 p.m. UK time for the Film My Run video 5K. So get your laptops, your webcams, your phones at the ready, and join the Zoom call, and come and run with me after the Friday fartlek with the Film My Run video 5K. You can race it if you want, or you can just come out for the easy 5K like we're doing now. There we are. Film My Run video 5K on Friday, 8 p.m. UK after Ryan's Fartlek Friday. Darren's fixed his stream. Excellent. Good stuff. Clive's going to be there. Good one, Clive. Thank you. And here we go, up to the finish. There we are. Finish line done. So I'm off. I'm done. Okay, let's just click stay here. Okay, so that's the running done for today. So this morning we did the Film My Run 500, climbed 500 metres up Von Top. Then Ryan Perring went on, carried on all the way up to the very top, like a crazy man. And then tonight Victoria's done her workout number 7 of the Zwift Run Academy. And I've done the Pack Social 5K. Nice, easy 5K run in Innsbruck. So tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. So either tomorrow, I'm either going to have a day off or we'll do a very light session. Thursday is going to be a bit of a busy day. So actually tomorrow, I might have a day off tomorrow because I do need to rest and let my legs chill out. And Thursday is going to be a busy day because we've got the Film My Run 500 in the morning. And then I was going to do a fast 5K in the evening. So we'll see about that. Maybe we're going to do one of the Zwift Academy races, or we we do the final Zwift Academy workout, which is essentially a 5k test, a 5k race. So we'll do that on Thursday. So tomorrow, I think we may say that I'm not going to do anything. Maybe Victoria could come on and do something. So maybe we'll get Victoria on tomorrow night. Rob Harrison. Oh, okay. So Rob would have joined us, but he's had things clashing, so wasn't able to join us. Clive, yes, we'll see you tomorrow in some form or another. I probably won't run tomorrow, but we will get Victoria on or something tomorrow. Darren says his stream problem was a CPU thing. Oh, okay. Right. So yeah, sometimes you have to make sure that your software is set to priority in Windows 10, or you don't get the speeds, you don't get the CPU priority for your piece of software. So if another piece of software is running, then it will take priority and it will slow your system right down, which can be a pain in the backside. So yes, set Zwift and set your streaming software to top priority in Windows 10. Ryan Perring says, workout 8 in a meetup with Ryan Downey, me and Kathy tomorrow. I won't do that, Ryan, but maybe Victoria will. I'll have a chat with Victoria and see what she wants to do tomorrow. But I think I'll have the day off tomorrow. Right, that's it. I'm going for a shower. Can't believe I left my jumper on for the entire run. I think it's the first time I've ever done that in any run on Zwift. But we will see you, somebody, either me or Victoria, will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.